Have a sip of water. That may help. Yes, okay. Divine deity, divine being. And deity is my person replacing the word day with deity. So, for example, today my person has traditionally said it would be Wednesday. Wednesday. And now my person generally says it is Mercury's deity. Mercury's deity. Deity, the personification of the energy of Mercury. So anyway, just a little play on words that my person loves to do. Because from another perspective, when you look at days, as in, oh, not clear, you're in the days, weekdays, as opposed to weekdays, my person says strong deities. Anywho, uh, what came up was to share a perspective and embodiment that my person is now engaging with on feeling safe, feeling safe. Uh, Two sides. Of course, most of us are probably familiar with the side of feeling safe because certain people are around, you know, and even as the embodiment of the masculine principle, my person has heard and come across information that one of the characteristics, responsibilities, roles, speaking from a certain perspective, of the manifestation of the masculine is to serve as a protector so that the manifestation of the feminine will feel safe. So she feels safe. So he serves as a protector so that she feels safe. Yes, it is a thing again that my person, probably many of you are quite familiar with. Feeling safe, feeling safe. And then there's the question of, well, just a pun here. Well, who does the man call upon to feel safe? If that's a thing, or he just feels safe by himself. I feel safe already. Well, this kind of leads to the other side of being safe. If that's the case, then and it seems as though the man would feel safe from the inside, inside, but we say, which from a certain perspective leads to another perspective, a larger picture of feeling safe from the inside. Feeling safe from the inside. And a lot of us may be familiar intellectually with that, even with the phrase, the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. So the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. That would tend to allude to that type of peace, there is no fear there. And just in and of its nature, it surpasses all understanding. So it's a type of peace, a type of feeling safe that most people will not understand. A lot of people will not understand. So what type of feeling safe is this? What type of peace is this? It's in the name, the peace of God. So um, again, intellectually, being aware vibrationally of the connection that one has with God, Mother, Father, God, Source Energy, the Creator, all things, Allah, whatever various names, that may resonate with that higher power if you choose to acknowledge and, get down with, this kind of philosophy on being, as above, so below, you know, microcosm of the macrocosm, right? So as the microcosm, that's the little g, that's the little, that's the micro of the macro, right? When we are feeling the connection with that macro, mm, darling, you see, the suggestion is this is that peace of God that surpasses all understanding. This is that feeling safe. This is that safe space of you. You're safe and you're confident. root chakra, you see, is because of the connection. It's like, have everything I need. Have everything I need. Child of God. God, created that. So this planet provides everything for everybody. Everything is everything. We have what we need. So without going too far into the weeds, just maintaining a general uh, connection perspective on feeling safe, you know, and both are valid. My person is sharing this from the observer perspective because it participates in both, and and today it just says it's going to, it really just choosing one moving forward now. Experience both of them. So moving forward, personally, my just person choose to experience that peace of God that surpasses all understanding, the ability to feel safe in all situations and all experiences in this holographic simulation. So, and for others who still, are, you know, looking for other people, to be around to feel safe, or if people do certain things, if you did these things, I will feel safe. My person understands. So it is holding space and is looking to do, you know, to be in such a way that allows others to feel safe, whatever that looks like. Because my person is a champion, is an advocate of everyone feeling safe. Because when you feel safe, you can relax. And once you relax and feeling safe in that root chakra, darling, I had to rule. This ocean energy, the creativity from the sacral. You can just just joyfully create the things that come to your imagination because you feel safe. You see, and yes, we should remind of this thing about feeling safe on the inside. This goes back to the masculine, and generally speaking, even we all have the potential. Of course, we see it to you know to to feel safe from the inside, right? Um, so yeah, that's this. I think something else was coming through on that. Feeling safe from the inside, feeling safe from the inside, feeling safe from the inside. Being aware of that connection to the all, you know, being aware, feeling the vibration of you're connected to the all, uh, that feeling of peace and nirvana, and you know, most of us are familiar with that vibration. So yeah, again, just want to share as we close out again the two ways, generally speaking, the two ways for us to, feel safe in our environment, in our being, in our vessel. Generally speaking, one way is to have the environment that is safe, safe. And the other is on the inside. And as it comes back now, what that looks like individually for my person is, and it has been doing this for quite some time as well. So now it is in a more deeper level of understanding the importance of the embodiment of it. My person, as I observe from time to time, the engagement of my person's heart and mind, the masculine and the feminine, you see. It is aware of how my person's mental body, i.e., the heart, the masculine, communicates with my person's emotional body, the mind, the feminine, the inner child, in such a way that the emotional body feels safe because the mental body is sharing such a way of the spiritual laws that the spiritual body is aware of. The spiritual body has these spiritual laws. Spiritual body has spiritual laws. Right. Soul is the soul. The soul knows all. So it's the spiritual body, tap into the soul, which is the microcosm of all there is, all there was, and all that shall be, right? This is how my person operates. This is how, as a being operates, as it becomes more aware of itself. The spiritual body it knows all the laws of how shit works. The mental body, the heart, the masculine, the adult inside you know, is able to see, understand these spiritual laws. This how this, oh, this is how it works. This is how it works. And then it's the mind, the emotional body, in a child. You know, for my person, it has been programmed in such a way to be separate or not really see or understand these spiritual laws. And so it's been operating from a different program and conditioning. It was programmed and conditioned to operate without the awareness of spiritual laws. And so as my person become aware of spiritual laws, the art of reprogramming is now say, hey, mind, emotional body, let's shift and let's operate more in line with these spiritual laws. So it's the mental body, him that talks to her, you see, so that when something goes on, it's like, oh, what's going on? I don't even know. That's unpleasant. You feel some unpleasant thing. Oh, that's unpleasant. That's unpleasant. That's unpleasant. Oh, that's unpleasant. It's unpleasant. So then in my person's reflective time, as it has its self-talk, and I see the two engage in conversation, uh, physical body just here, just here. It is receiving the chemicals and the vibrations that's going on from the different emotions as it emotes. So then the mental body just begin to, soothe and say, hey, this is what's look, this is what's happening. And as the emotional body understands more and more, it's like, oh, okay. It sees it that way, the more peace that comes about. So yeah, and that peace then safety comes. Oh, okay, oh. And then the physical body is feels more pleasant. It feels more, this relaxed. It feels good because it feels safe, because it's aware of the spiritual nature, which is aware of this connection with the all. It says if you're connected, this is how and why this experience is happening. It's for your benefit. It's for your own evolution. It's a blessing. It's whatever terminology that will come up to allow one to see the experience that maybe generally be unpleasant or afraid. How it's really here to serve you. It's really here to enlighten. It's really here. It's a teacher. It's a teacher. So went a little bit further and deeper into the weeds and explanation. So it be that way sometimes. We start very simple, and sometimes some other family members have some things they want to say you know. So we allow them their time to share, because some people may like to go a little deeper. So at any rate, give thanks for allowing the opportunity, the platform to share uh, my person's perspective on, feeling safe and secure, feeling safe and secure, secure, feeling safe and secure, feeling safe. So with that, my person is affirming that everyone feels more and more safe and secure and confident in all of your experiences. So much so that at some point, that's all you feel. Simply safe and secure, grounded, protected. So that's it. From you're connected to the all. That's it. Add that little piece to just you're connected to the all, all there is, all that was, and all that ever shall be. Feeling the connection in that safe space.